women, and everyday super moms. We got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
We are live. Sweet in Meat is going down, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got a packed house here this morning. Y'all give it up for Eva Marcille Pickfords.
I'm Pickfords today.
There it
Look,
is.
Rickey, I think that you got the note that we are going to have a real grown conversation this morning.
Okay.
So I want to talk to the ladies and the fellas, but the ladies about sex. Now, for the ladies that might have just had babies or have gone through something traumatic in their lives, and you realize that your sex drive is just not what it used to be.
Right.
You met your piece 10 years ago. Y'all used to have fun daily, at least a couple times a week. Now you looking up and it's February. You haven't seen him since 2019. Well,
Since you had the baby.
Since you had the baby. And so for me, I just had a new baby and I realized that my libido changed. One of the things
Libido?
my libido is your sex drive.
Okay.
It is the clinical term
No,
for
I
sex
didn't know.
drive.
I'm supposed to know what that means.
The
You know
libido.
what libido mean?
Do men have libido?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
have a very strong libido. Women find themselves fighting against, keeping it aroused and keeping it up. But men, you guys can lose your libido too. Something very common and easy for you guys is alcohol. So you go out with your friends and you want to hang out tonight and you're going to see your girl afterward. You have a couple drinks. Beer, whiskey, horrible for libido. It kills your
Really?
stamina. Now, you might get initially aroused, but you can't stay aroused, which is what you need to finish up the job.
Right.
So men, stay away from alcohol. Now, there are some weird things that I'm sure you guys use every single day that you didn't realize were making your libido dampen. Such things as cheese. Most cheese in America derives from cow milk. Cow's milk is loaded with synthetic hormones, which is why we out here drinking almond milk and all that other stuff, but it's still in your cheese. And so you go home after having a nice charcuterie tray at dinner, but you
All right,
realize...
bitch, wait a minute. You
you
gotta
say
go back.
charcuterie?
Charcuterie tray.
Yes, you got it.
What is that?
Charcuterie tray is an array of meats and cheeses arranged and adorned with fruit
peed
and
for that,
honey.
Gary.
Yeah, she paid for the head, babe. I'm going to write that one down because I can't remember.
Little
Girl, I'm going to have me a
charcuterie
charcuterie tray.
But if you notice, like you sit and you eat little cheeses, but then you get home and you're sluggish, you're tired, you're not ready for sexy time, you're ready for sleepy time.
Yeah, you know, had a big ass men eat cheese toast. That's what men like. Cheese toast, put that baby on broil, let that cheese bubble up and it turn black.
Right.
That's what we like.
You know what else, Rickey?
What?
Canned soup.
What?
Canned soup
It
is
hurts?
notoriously high in dietary sodium. So to break it down, one can of like SpaghettiOs has as much sodium as 10 bags of Doritos, which leads to elevated blood pressure, which diminishes blood flow to your lady and man parts.
Okay, so what do help? What do help?
Green vegetables, water, hydration. One of the things that we don't do often is exercise and sleep properly.
Right.
So if you exercise regularly, not a big situation like 30 minutes a day, but you'll notice that the endorphins that it releases makes you what we know as aroused.
Oh, wow.
And then the same thing when it comes to sleep. Studies show that if you have more sleep or you get a full night of sleep, the next day you're more likely and more aroused and willing to do the do. So there are small things you can do, but just because you saw that your libido has diminished, you can work on that and get that old thing.
Well, hold on. We got a letter just came in.
Uh-oh, that's for the mailman.
Dear Rickey Smiley, I listen to your show every morning, and I was just now listening to Eva's segment. Do the gas stations sell rhino pills for women?
Black pills.
Dear caller, you actually don't need rhino pills. Just stay away from alcohol and fatty foods the night of or before you plan on doing the do, and your next Valentine's Day might be a little more successful.
Called a rhino for a reason.
Headache like a woman. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to play that. I'm sorry.